to the SWAN Center.
And this is the silicone gel. What do you think?
Nervous?
She's so happy. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm crying.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Did you see them?
Crying boobs.
I think overall symmetry looks like even better than I expected to.
Yeah. We're a cup size different. So here are my new girls. Hi friends, thank you so much for clicking this video. My name is Massiel. Just in case it's your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And today it is the long-awaited boob job vlog. Today we're talking all about my new girls. So I had my surgery in November at the SWAN Center in Alpharetta, Georgia. My surgeon, Dr. Cat, is amazing because she literally worked wonders with my boobs. This video is rather long, so I did want to provide timestamps for you. Everything's down in the description box in case you want to jump to a certain point. Otherwise, I'd love for you guys to watch the whole video. It means so much to me because you guys, I worked really hard on this vlog and I'm so proud of it, and I'm excited to take you guys on my journey. So I figured I'd start this video by talking about what inspired me to get a boob job. This is something I've been wanting to do since I was 18 years old. Reason being, I had asymmetrical breasts. And it was like, I know what you guys are thinking, like,
Bossy girl, like, let me tell you, people have uneven breasts.
Understood, valid point, but mine, in the words of my surgeon, were
significantly asymmetrical.
and it made everything uncomfortable. Bras, shirts, especially bathing suits. It was probably my biggest insecurity were my breasts because it just made everything so uncomfortable. So when I was 18, I'm very thankful I have very supportive parents. My mom was like, you want to do it? If it's going to make you happy, go for it. And when I graduated high school, I literally had to choose between my boobs or a laptop, and I decided on a laptop because I was going into college. So it was a responsible decision on my end, but as I got older and, you know, I allowed my body to develop more, I'm 23 and I ended up deciding I think it's time I want to get my boobs done. Now, when I went in for my consultation, I actually learned that my boobs weren't just asymmetrical, you guys, like uneven. They were a cup size different, and like the shape on my right boob was fully developed. That thing was banging, like it was hanging, but the left side was super flat. So you can just imagine how it felt wearing a bra. Like I'd have to strap one up all the way, and if I had like a tank top, it would hang loose. So yeah, so that was pretty much what I went into surgery for. It wasn't necessarily to go bigger, it was more to even them out. And stay till the end of the video, guys, because Dr. Cat literally worked miracles. I wanted to also put out some disclaimers for anybody who is interested in having a surgery like this, a cosmetic surgery, changing something about your appearance. One, make sure you evaluate what's your reasoning behind this. Are you doing this for you, or are you doing this for validation from others? But I did get hate online because, you know, people are like, how are you promoting a surgery? How are you promoting not loving yourself? How are you promoting this and you're supposed to be body positive? Which I do promote body positive. This is something that literally made me love myself even more. And something I had to figure out is before going into a surgery like this, I have to like me. Because there is no amount of money or surgery that will ever make you love yourself. That's something you have to fundamentally work on before you go into a surgery like this. And I am literally the biggest supporter of somebody doing what makes them happy. And honestly, my boobs, I feel even more confident than I did beforehand, and I have no regrets. So for the people online that have something to say, girl, I am body positive. I love me. I love my hips. I even like some of my stretch marks. But my boobies were uneven and it was super uncomfortable to be in a shirt. So I got my boobs done. And if you're out there and you're like, you know what? I kind of want my lips to be full, or I want a little bit of oomph in my booty, all I can say to that is do what's going to make you feel like the best version of yourself. But with that, be responsible. Absolutely research who you're going to go to. Educate yourself on potential risks going into any cosmetic surgery that you're having. As long as you're responsible, if you're going to feel glowing and amazing afterwards, then baby, do you. Thank you guys so much for all the support I've received online going into this surgery. It means the world to me. I have the most amazing group of supporters online, and you guys keep me going. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure to subscribe because I'm back and I have so much exciting content to show you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. A couple of days prior to my surgery, I had the amazing opportunity to sit down with Dr. Cat at my first consultation. Here we discussed everything regarding my procedure. We talked about the different types of implants that I could choose from, the costs of the surgery itself, I got to try on different sized implants so that I could see what I was going for, especially since my case was asymmetry. I really wanted to have a good idea of what the boobs would look like afterwards. And my favorite thing about the SWAN Center is how welcoming and informative the staff is. You can feel that they care about you and want you to feel and look your best after your surgery. I love that every question I asked, I didn't feel like it was a dumb question. They answered it, and more than anything, they just wanted to reassure me that I was in good hands.
Ribs, your chest wall, your pectoralis major muscle, some fatty tissue. Everybody has some people have more than others. And this is the breast tissue and nipple complex, where milk is made, where breast function is. Dr. Cat usually likes to place the implant under that pectoralis.
So now I want to go ahead and discuss the cost of surgery with you all. I know there are boob job vlogs on here that act like the pricing of surgery is a secret formula for a Krabby Patty, but it's not. I know people look at these videos for valuable information, so here it is. Keep in mind, every facility is going to have different pricing for breast augmentation depending on the style of implant that you get. But here at the SWAN Center, you do get a free consultation. Saline starts at $4,690. The silicone gel implants start at $5,970. And then they do offer financing options.
People say gummy bear or something like that, so it doesn't leak. Whereas this one, if you get a rupture in it, it will leak and it'll just absorb into your body. So you might wake up one day with a flat. This, it will not.
Yeah.
And if we did that, if we cut that one in half, no one's ever going to cut your breast implant in half, but if we cut that in half and left it there.
So as you know, there are always risks with major surgeries, and that's why I felt like it would be incredibly irresponsible for me to do an entire boob job video without discussing the potential risks going into a procedure like that. I also do recommend educating yourself and informing yourself if you're going to get a surgery like this. But as far as breast augmentation goes, the FDA does warn that you could have implant complication, meaning breast pain, nipple changes, rupture, deflation, and even have a scar tissue forming around your implant that can squeeze the implant, and there's so many more risks as well. But a major one is breast implant illness. The symptoms are joint and muscle pains, fatigue, headaches, hair loss, rashes, dry mouth and eyes, and there's even more symptoms to it. And I think it's incredibly important after your surgery to, one, definitely try to avoid an infection, take care of the incision area. I think this is why it's also important to pick a surgeon you're comfortable speaking to, because if at any point you feel like something's off, give them a call and discuss those concerns so you can get to a solution. Today, it is surgery day. I am so excited. It's November 23rd, 9 a.m. I have to be at the hospital by 11 a.m. My doctor told me that I'll be there for like 3 hours, and it sucks because of the COVID restrictions. You know, nobody's allowed in the waiting room. They can't come after I finish, so I'm gonna be in there alone. But luckily my mom, my stepdad, and my best friend Elizabeth, they're gonna be waiting outside for me. And I think that's kind of why I'm nervous, is just like having to go inside by myself. I know that makes me sound like a child, but just being honest with you guys on how I'm feeling. But as far as like what Dr. Cat asked me to do, she told me to shower last night and this morning with antibacterial soap, and don't use any deodorant, no moisturizers, like nothing. They want me all natural. And she also asked me not to eat after midnight, so I had my last meal like around 9. And this morning I'm a little bit hungry, not gonna lie. And I can't even drink water or anything. And then I also use contacts. Not allowed to have my contacts in. And now I'm just patiently waiting. I'm waiting for Elizabeth to arrive and then my parents to wake up so that we can head to the SWAN Center. I just want to say also, I feel so grateful for everybody who has supported me. Like, the amount of support and love I've gotten is just amazing. I just feel so loved right now and supported going into the surgery. I was really nervous, to talk about it online, but you guys have made this experience a breeze for me, and I'm so excited. Gonna say bye to the girls and excited to see how they look after my surgery. We are heading to the SWAN Center. My appointment starts at 11 a.m. I'm feeling excited, nervous, but excited. I have so much support from my friends and family. We're at the SWAN Center. I'm about to say bye to my family. And my surgery is supposed to be an hour and a half long. And I'm so excited. Okay.
5 pounds is your weight limit.
Okay.
That's about it. What were you
Will I be provided ice here, or should I get like ice
So
packs?
we'll ice you in the recovery room, then by the time you get home you need to start your own ice. So that can be the little frozen veggies, it can be a Ziploc of crushed ice, it can be the gel packs, whatever you like and does best for you.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
So I just made it to change into my gown. Nervous?
Alright, so it's 2 o'clock and Massiel, hi guys, sorry, I'm here, it's me, Elizabeth. Okay, so, oh my god, I can't, I'm not a YouTuber. So, it's 2 o'clock and Massiel should be done. And she should be coming out anytime soon. So, her parents are outside waiting for her. So, we're very excited to see the new boobs and see everything. Yay! You look beautiful. I know your face.
She's been crying, she's so happy. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm crying.
Are you okay?
Sorry. It's okay. She's done great.
How do you feel? Are you feel happy? Did you see them? Okay, let's see.
I can give you some ice. I can go grab some ice packs, okay? So start icing as soon as you get home too, on the side and on the top and on the middle. Nothing on your nipple, nothing on the incision line down here, okay? Think like McDonald's arches. 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off. You don't want the ice directly on your skin. Have like a washcloth or something between your skin and the ice. All right. Other than that, that's all. Okay, if y'all have any questions, just give us a call. You have the packet from this morning? Yes. Okay, just give us a call. Our phone number is on the front page of that at the very bottom. Otherwise, we'll call tomorrow and check in, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, let me go get you some ice packs.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful.
You're not just saying that.
I just saw them, Massiel.
Implant cards.
Like, you like them?
I love them.
Good size.
Here, all the information is on there.
How do you
She's
feel?
45 days after surgery.
Okay.
Look how amazing they look. You feel good? What do you feel, pain or no pain?
Happy.
Do you feel pain or no pain?
No, todavía. It hurts.
Pero it's okay.
A lot
Manageable.
of pressure.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Wait. I'm trying, okay? When we get to the house, I can make you look pretty. Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
So I just got home. As far as pain goes, it feels really bad. It feels like somebody's sitting on me, but I'm gonna eat and then take my pain medication. But yay, boobs. Hey guys, so it's been an hour since we made it home. My mom made soup. I ate a little bit of soup, some crackers, drank a little bit of my Gatorade, and then they gave me Percocets, morning Percocets, and starting to go down a little bit, and then I'm like a little bit sleepy, but it's not horrible. At the beginning, it just feels like a lot of pressure. I'm sure once the perks like wear off, I'll feel it more, but it's bearable. I took a little look at it. They put my jacket down and I saw it in the mirror, and I like how they look so far. I know it's not the final thing, but like I have boobs and I'm really excited. Bye you guys. See you guys probably the next time I take medication. Yeah.
See us?
My best friend's feeding. Okay, so right now it is 9:29 and I have to take my last set of medication, the Percocets. But my doctor, my doctor recommended that I eat before I take my medication just to prevent nausea. They did also give me nausea medication, but I haven't had to use it, which I'm really thankful for because I know some people get super nauseous after the surgery. But yeah, I've been eating soft foods. I had like soup, gelatin, salmon, crackers, just things that are like super light on the stomach, and a lot of Gatorade. But yeah, what do you? She kind of got a look at them. So what do you think? They're pretty.
Yeah, they're
So far. They're pretty.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I might vlog again before the end of the night, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling a lot better. Hi. So it is post-op day 1, technically, right?
Yeah, you had it
I
yesterday.
had it yesterday's post-op day 1. I'm feeling still in pain. I woke up and it just feels very heavy on my chest. Getting up hurts the most out of everything, so I need like help to get up. But today we used my cleansing wipes to give myself like a little quick bath, which I'll show you guys the cleansing wipes later in case you get surgery. I like them. I feel like I still feel clean. I ate this morning and I took my Percocets and my antibiotics. I'm gonna try and just get rest a lot throughout the day. Hopefully by tomorrow I start feeling a lot better. And then at some point today I want to stand up and walk a little bit just to get some movement going. But overall, pain level is like 1 to 10, like a solid 9. It still hurts really bad, especially on the side that the boob was a lot smaller. I can like feel it vibrating kind. It just feels weird, but again, hopefully tomorrow I feel a lot better. But just wanted to update you guys for the vlog. Hi guys, so today it is post-op day 3. I just wanted to show you guys what the boobs are looking like in the surgical bra. So this is like from the side. And then my doctor told me that pretty much they're obviously going to look a lot more fuller once you're out of the surgical bra. She recommended that I stay in it for 2 weeks. You can take it off to wash, air dry, but try to keep it on as much as possible. And then I also wanted to show you guys what I've been using to clean myself. So these are some bath sponges. My mom's been like helping me take a bath. By this point I can move my arms a lot more, by the way. But these are like $8 on Amazon, and we've been using these, and I don't think I'm stinky. Do you think I'm stinky?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so she says I'm not stinky, so that's good. It also helps that I had my surgery in the winter time because it's not like super hot outside, so I'm not sweating a lot. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys with what it's looking like. I've been walking a lot more now, trying to walk around. Originally the pain was more on my breast. Now it's my back because I've been laying down so much or sitting so much. So now I'm just walking around, continuing taking my antibiotics and medication, and hopefully by tomorrow I start feeling more active. I have a couple days until my post-op appointment, so that's probably will be the next time I really update you guys.
Good.
They look really pretty.
When I was like, how is she looking? And she was like, really, she looks great. And I was like, she's got two different sizes.
Yeah, it was really
so,
yeah.
let me take a look. Gosh.
Yeah.
They look, I mean, I can see just a little bit more fullness right here compared to this side, but I think overall symmetry looks like even better than I expected to at this point. So that looks great. These incisions look perfect. So that's glue on top of the skin, like you may feel it. It feels kind of like plasticky. That tends to stay on for another week or so. But yeah, I think size and symmetry looks really close, girl. And we played, I mean, this is a small implant, and this one I like kept trying a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit less, but this is, I think, going to be as close as possible, and I think as this one softens and settles, it's going to be great.
Yay. Okay,
Questions about anything, you can certainly cover up.
Okay, great. So I want to end this video with my overall experience, but I know you guys are dying to see the new girls and see what they're looking like. So here are my new girls. Aren't they beautiful? I can't stop looking at them in the little viewfinder. Like, Dr. Cat, you did your thing on these girls. Very quickly, I want to go ahead and show you guys my before and after. Educational purposes and for anybody interested in my actual results, I did also want to include a censored photo of my before and after. I want to be sensitive to those who don't want to see something like this, so I suggest you actually skip like another minute or two. But if you are interested in seeing it, I did censor it. Again, this is something that's very vulnerable yesterday, and I just wanted to show you guys how amazing Dr. Cat is. Here is my before and after. As you guys can see, my before, the rectangles are literally one's up here and one's down here. And as you can see, my right boob was literally a fully developed boob and the left one was just flat. But I definitely wanted to show you guys that so you have an idea of what I was dealing with prior and just the amazing work that Dr. Cat did. So in regards to my boobs, the brand that we use is called Mentor, and then at my consultation we discussed my options of saline versus silicone and why you may choose one versus the other. I ended up deciding on silicone, which is the pricier of the two, but I loved how natural silicone looks, and also you probably have heard it called as the gummy bear boob because of the texture inside of the actual implant. At my first post-op appointment, Dr. Cat was telling me how she had a bunch of different sized implants to try out on this side. So I had implants going in and out until she found the exact match in which she felt was going to look good on my type of body. And I'm so thankful because she literally made it a masterpiece. One thing I will say is they definitely encouraged me bringing in fantasy photos, which I would so suggest if you're going into a consultation and really have like an inspiration for what you want your boobs to look like, what kind of boobs you want. So I picked, I think, 2 fantasy photos from their actually gallery. I brought in like a photo that I found on Pinterest. All I looked up was like boob inspo, and then I also looked up Kourtney Kardashian because I love her boobs. And y'all, I love my boobs! Like, they look so bomb. So there's a couple of different ways that a breast augmentation can be performed. Some of them are through the armpit, through the nipple, and then under the muscle. And in my case, we did it under the muscle. And originally when I heard that, my first questions were, in the future, will I be able to do mammograms normally? And if I decide to have children, will I be able to breastfeed? And the answers to that were a huge relief. Both can be done just fine and just like everybody else, even after breast augmentation. So I've gotten a lot of questions about my experience post-op, what those first couple weeks of recovery look like, so I want to go ahead and answer some of those questions. The first couple days were definitely painful in my experience. Everybody's different. I've heard of girls who literally a couple days after the surgery, they're up and they're moving and they're grinding and they're grooving. They don't suggest that you lift your arms. Don't lift anything heavier than 5 pounds. You know, if you can have somebody do the work for you, do that. And I was very privileged and very lucky in the sense that I actually had enough PTO at my 9 to 5 where I was allowed 2 weeks off, and I took those 2 weeks to completely rest. I just didn't want to risk, especially since it's asymmetrical boobs and the healing process, like you really have to make sure that the smaller boob drops it's just like a process. So I gave myself 2 weeks to actually rest and, you know, let myself recover. But like I was saying, that first couple days I had a lot of pain. It felt like a fridge was sitting on me, specifically on where the bigger implant was put in. Luckily they do prescribe to you Percocets, at least at the SWAN Center, that's what they gave me. They also gave me these 2 little ice packets that like you ice around your boobs to help with the swelling. And one thing they warn you about is, you know, that you could possibly be depressed or in your thoughts a lot those first couple days, and they weren't wrong. In my case, y'all, that first week I was overthinking so much. I was like, did I make the wrong decision? Are they even pretty? Was it worth it? Was this dumb? Like, I was overthinking so much, especially because those first couple days, your boobs look so wonky. Like, I would take off my surgical bra and they looked pointy and so high, and I was like freaking out. Like, they warn you about this, so you know better to know that that's not what they're finally gonna look like. But in the moment, especially after undergoing the surgery, like, it makes you sad because you're like, oh my god, they don't look right, and they just looked wonky at first. Sure enough, everybody was like, relax, like, they're gonna look good. And about a week later, they started forming. I'll say a month after my surgery was when they were like the biggest, because they just looked super swollen like little volcanoes, like they were ready to erupt. They were super high profile, swollen, y'all. And then they officially started dropping and forming into these nice, pretty, natural looking boobs about the 3-month post-op mark. And my pain really went away about 3 weeks into the surgery. I started slowly like lifting my arms and doing regular things. I went back to work about 3 to 4 weeks out. As far as like complications or concerns, I'm very fortunate that I had no complications. I literally did everything by the book to avoid infection. Like, you want to, you know, make sure your incision, you're not putting anything near it. They give you this tape to make sure nothing's going on it. I did everything by the book to ensure that I didn't get sick, because that was one of my biggest fears, having some form of complication, which, guys, it happens, and it really does matter how you take care of yourself during recovery.
Hey friends, this is future Massey editing the video. But I just realized I didn't really talk about my incision, and I'm sure people have questions about that. But as far as the incision goes, it is healing very nicely. They actually recommend using Scar Away. It's like a little sticker you can put on your incision to help with the coloring of it, and it helps it fade away. But just wanted to let you guys know the incision is healing nicely, and I'm sure in a couple months it's going to be barely noticeable, especially now that the boobs have dropped. They kind of hang over my incision. But yeah, just wanted to hop in here and make sure I included that.
One thing I discussed with Dr. Cat during my consultation was my concern for stretch marks. I don't think I'm being OD, and I really don't care showing you guys this because body positive and you gotta like yourself. Do you guys see that? Like, I get hella stretch marks. So one of my biggest concerns was, am I going to get stretch marks since the skin, especially on the smaller boob, is getting stretched out so much? And you know, she told me everybody's skin is different. Sure enough, I got stretch marks. Really bright red stretch marks, especially on this boob. That they recommend doing, and some stuff that I do at home, is using oils. Like this has vitamin E oil in it, keeping it moisturized. I use this Boom Boom cream by Sol de Janeiro, and then also I exfoliate in the shower, and that has showed tremendous results for me. I use the Frank Bod coffee scrub. A huge difference in the appearance of my stretch marks. Like they're practically gone. I just have a little bit left. So that's just my word of advice. If you end up getting stretch marks, don't panic. There are solutions. Overall, you guys, I am so happy. I have no regrets about my boob job. I love how they look. I love how they make shirts look. I love that I don't have to wear a bra with certain outfits. Like, oh, I did this for me, and it is one of the best decisions that I have made for myself because, again, I did it for me. I'm going to leave a plethora of links for you guys to do your own education, inform yourself prior to surgery. I'm leaving the SWAN Center's link in case you're in Georgia or want to travel here for your surgery. Let them know MASSI sent you. But again, I would not be recommending something. I mean, it's surgery. It's so serious. Like, I would not be suggesting a facility that I did not believe in. Leaving other links just as far as like things about potential risks, complications, just things to inform yourself that I think regardless of the surgery you think you're going into, you should educate yourself on. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you guys would like a full consultation video, let me know so I can upload that. And if you guys are interested in a more specific Q&A, definitely let me know because I'd love to film that for you guys. But overall, thank you so much for the endless support. Honestly, posting and being so public about this, it's kind of scary because there's so many opinions out there, and all I can do is respect those that don't agree with my decision. I'm very happy with my decision. Again, I did this for me and I have no regrets, and I love my girls. I can't say it enough. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of content coming very soon. Leave a comment if you have any questions or just want to add on to the conversation. I will leave my Instagram link down in the description box as well. Bye-bye, you guys.